What's up? I guess we're on tonight. We weren't planning on it, but we're on. One, two, three. We got people here already? Anyone? Anyone? Any takers? Find out soon enough. Ed, good evening. There is somebody here. How you doing, Ed? Move this over to here. We gotta get the lights on in this room. Surprise stream. I'm well, Ed. Thanks, man. I'm well. Just got back from out of town. I just had this wild hair. I want to play the Phoenix Open course. Tips is there this week. I played it once this year. I just had this itch that it felt like, heck, I want to play it tonight. So I decided to throw the stream on and play it. Why not? Good evening, Mark. Hazel, yeah, surprise. Steve, how you doing? Surprise, surprise. It's good though. Might have to turn off some of these until later. We'll wait to do any of the ball plate transitions till we're playing. I'm going to play the Waste Management Open course. The Tips Tour is there this week, so I'm going to put it back where the Tips Tour's at. And just play along like a practice round. You want me to fire up the square? Let's do it. Why not? You want to see the square? See if it interferes? All right, all right, all right. You got me, Hazel. Do it for the people. Do it for the people. Dust off the square. Let's get it out. This can't take that long. I don't know what we'll find out. I'm curious. I've got this spot on my mat where I normally put it. I can't see it anymore. Square, I think, goes right there. Go there, there. So we go about right there with it. And I just got shocked. This thing always shocks me. Try right there. Why do I feel like it's going to interfere? I feel like it's going to interfere, Hazel. PDN. What is up? I mean, the good thing is they both use Pix balls, right? So we got that going for us. They both use Pix balls. All right. What happened over there? Square, square, square. I was all set up and ready to go. Now you got me doing this square thing. Could be fun. I don't know if I don't have any fabric softener, but I'm going to take your advice, HC. Every time I fire up the square specifically, ka-chink, I get zapped. I get zapped. I get zapped. For the people, for the man with the bum knee. It's a knee, right, Hazel? It's your knee. Yeah, something. They're using me to ground it. I am the source of grounding. Well, Steven, you got to be careful on that one too. Did you watch? Notice your drives would be 50 yards off. Yeah, but a lot of it had to do with spin. I didn't compare them exactly, but I don't disagree, Steve. There were some big differences. But if in one of those videos I was using the square, depends on which one you're talking about. I guess I'd have to, I don't know. It's hard to speak on. I can't remember now, Steve. You're probably right. I didn't review every number, but I played multiple rounds that way. Square golf. Okay, so I am connected now. Now, what do you want? You want data mode? You want me to just throw the data up? Hazel, is that good enough if I just throw data up? Please say yes. Yes, it's okay if you just throw data up. So there's some data, right? Is that all the data? Can't see it because my big head's in the way. Let me move my head quick. Square data, where are you? Where are you? Okay. What do I have for data here? Oh, I have all of it. It's just, okay. All right. Square data's got to go. Hang with me a second, people. Appreciate the patience. We are doing a chat request. Boom. Except, can I just get rid of like face to target, face to path? Because I don't have those up. You good with that? What do I have? I've got ball speed, direction, spin axis, spin rate. Ball speed. I'm going to get rid of the face information. Do you want it all? Do you want all the data? I'm not going to, I don't think I need club path. Club path, face to path, because I don't have those up right now. How about like that? Good enough for the girls you date, Hazel? Good enough for the girls you date, Hazel? Is this good enough? Huh? Yeah? Hey? Who? All right, we'll give it a try. Really taxing the PC over here with all this heavy lifting. I'm just kidding. This is, honestly, I shouldn't. This is the fun stuff about the Triple Bogey stream, isn't it? Isn't it? This is what makes this thing all worth it, not my crappy golf. So, we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Interference alert. We're going to see what happens. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. All right. It makes it watchable. That's right. That's right, fat kid. now skinny kid. Go. Okay, now I got to figure out where I can see this data at so I can actually compare it with you. Ball speed looks cool there. Launch angle is different. Launch directions. I mean, I don't have them perfectly aligned. That's the other thing. I just kind of set it out. I actually didn't even check where the square hitbox was at. That probably should check that. Let me check that quick. Let me align it quick. We can't do it half, whatever you call that word. We can't say on stream tonight. Let me figure out where, let me get this thing aligned. Go here. I didn't think yet. You didn't actually have to do that, Hazel. I would have done it, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Hazel. All right, let's make sure I got the ball even in the right spot here. Oh, I do. I have the square's about perfectly where it needs to be. Okay, but I do need to align it. I do need to align it. So let me align it really quick. I guess that's the minimum I could do, right? Quit, back to the main menu. I'm illustrating my way through what I'm doing so you guys don't feel as left out. Target alignment. Let me get the alignment stick down really quick for the square. I am going to turn off the hitting spot. Spotlight off on the floor so that it doesn't screw anything up. This is one of the 7. And we're going to go, ow, I just got shocked again. Thank you for that, square. We're going to go right here with this. Be very, 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 very precise with our stick. We'll try this right here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we got our square alignment stick down. Only off by 0.1, but we are aligned. Home, driving range, go. And then we'll go data mode. Data mode. Now we've got our tiles up on the screen. I think we're ready. We're ready to rumble. All right, we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Square versus ProT VX. Both of them use the Pix golf ball, so we got that going for us. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly where the precise spot is. Ooh, thin it to win it. And just so you know, let me flip this also to the right club here. That way, if you do watch this back, or if you're not here right now, this is an 8-iron. Not a very good one, but it's an 8-iron. I'm gonna have to get used to where the hitting area is at. Yeah, right there. Okay. I just couldn't resist, Stu. The thought of maybe catching you. I popped on. Actually, I got home like 5 minutes ago. It was a 2-hour drive to kids wrestling meet. Started at 4, and then it was a 2-hour drive back. We didn't get done till pretty late. So, all right. What was the numbers there? Oh, we lost the numbers. What happened there? How's that? 107, 108. Ooh, ball speed lower on the Pro T there. 21. Launch angles are different. That's interesting. Total spin is close. Spin axis is almost identical. Side spin very close. Well, those are pretty close. I got to get in the circle here. Ready? Can you get rid of the overhead view of the range? Oh, yeah, I just did that. Okay. Yes, sorry. It is so hit or miss for me whether ball speed reads correctly or not. Because I had one night where I brought it out and it was high, and then I had a ton of nights where it was low. I think maybe it is the new update that did it. I'm not sure. See there, that one's low. It's a poor strike, but it's thin on the face. But you're seeing similar results, aren't we? I mean, those shot shapes would be very similar. I'll try to hit a big draw mark. Look at that ball speed. Chalk that up to interference, possibly. I would say it's got to be. See a stinger? Is that where you just blade it, Ty? Is that a stinger? I mean, comparing them, it doesn't really matter what shot I hit, good or bad or indifferent, does it? I mean, those are, you're seeing right spin axis 20 on the square, 13 on the Pro T. Ball speed's similar. Launch angles been a little bit off or a little bit different here. It's permanent. It's a permanent Pro T. It's a Garmin replacement. It is a permanent, not on loan, not on sponsorness. It's story will come out. Yeah, total yards. So total yards are, I guess, the only thing you're gonna see for like carry and total there. They're meaningless, right? And that's the point. They're different pieces of software with different flight algorithms. It's the carry and the total don't matter. They're not comparable. Garmin putting has been fixed and looks good now. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm really glad to hear that. I wish they would have given me a little, like, just 2 calls from Garmin International and they don't even tell me, like, hey, we're close, just chill. Nope, they, I don't know, weird deal, really weird deal. I'm glad it's fixed though. Lost my voice? I don't think you did. Shouldn't have lost my voice. Shouldn't have lost my voice. Yeah, I got fixed like a day after I sent mine back too, Superbalist. And man, if only they had like somebody online that was streaming it that called them and complained about it that could have said to the world, hey, it'll be fixed next week. I'm not bitter at all. Grinder go. That sounds like not the kind of channel I run around here. This is family friendly. Family friendly, Chris. Not really a grinder guy. I mean, I'll play with it like this all night. You can watch the numbers all night. Although, has it interfered with the Pro T at all? Or is it just interfering with the, I guess, I don't know, it could interfere with either. I don't feel like the Pro T is being affected by it. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna play a practice round anyway. It does seem like it fits the indoor space better. Especially with the replay cameras, Mark, and yeah, the way the replays cameras and everything's set up, it definitely fits better in the indoor. It would be probably like pulsing at a different frequency or different frame rate. Replay camera is probably one of my favorite parts of it. Just hitting high draws. How do the numbers look? I can't see them until they replay later in the stream. Looks like some interference going on. At times. Do I clean my impact screen? I haven't, Sean. Do you? "100% PB if you really want to." Yeah, I mean, if you need help, I mean, I'm sure I can help you. I have done like video consults, screen shares, things like that to help people with it. It's not a problem at all. No, I'm serious. I have. I would help you. I don't know if I even put that in the squares hitting area. Did I? Oh, I did, maybe. Part of me is forgetting to put the square hitting area out. I probably should light that up. Maybe I should light it up. Let's light it up. This is something cool here that we've got going. So inside of my overhead floor projection, I have what they call different hitting boxes. That's the square hitting box. So now you'll see on the floor the square hitting box. For a guy like you, PB, I don't know. I mean, you're here often. Just email me, PB. We'll figure it out. We'll get together. You got my email? The VLA, I wonder if that's got an interference thing as well, or what that is. I don't know. I've never really have. It's trpl.bgy@gmail.com. It should be on my About section of my YouTube channel page as well. That's the business one. I don't understand why the launch is so much higher on the square right now. That doesn't... Makes me wonder if interference could cause issues with launch. Because I don't ever remember launch angle being significantly different. Oops. Oops. That's thin. But it is consistently higher right now. It's kind of weird. Making me wonder. They're pretty close. I kind of wonder if there's not some interference a little bit. Because like there, the ball, that was not 103. That 8-iron, that was flushed. So that's like a 110, and then the launch angle is closer. There's probably a little interference going on between the two. Some IR, like infrared stuff happening. Yeah, I should hit a different club, shouldn't I? Good point. Oh, I feel like I'm flushing it right now, though. I'll be honest. These swings feel good. All right, what do we want here? We got... Looking at so much... Oh, it's not bad. You get there. You'll get there. I wish I could show you the start of mine. That's a video that I've got an editor helping me complete right now. The beginning to the end of this and everything involved. Sort of tour of the room. It's been a long time in the making, but I want it to be a good one. Let's see here. Let's go 5-iron. You want to see longer clubs? Every third shot, yeah, a lot of interference, yeah. Don't tell Stu. No, I know. Stu doesn't even want that video. A little toey, but not bad. What's that number? Again, the VLA is different. Huh. Makes me wonder if I turn it off, what would the VLA be? $18, $26, $126. Yeah, ball speed way different. So there's interference going on. So it's hard to say exactly, how fair this test is. When you've got interference going on, even when it doesn't appear there is, how much is there? Sort of hard to tell on these two units, to be honest. Isn't it? Isn't it? But some of the numbers, yeah, right 1.5, right 11. So it's really hard to say that this is like anything meaningful. I guess we're doing it, we're showing it, but this would be what OMG said last night was a poorly controlled test. He was talking about one that was somebody else had done. I would say this is a test with poor controls. We're doing it, but kind of poor controls, I would say. You have yours about 1 inch above. I actually tried that off your suggestion. I took one of these little pucks and I set it underneath it last time. We're gonna lose our alignment here now, but alignment's gonna be a little off, slightly off. Everybody's talked about raising it up. That's been a big thing. Ooh, 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 thin, thin, thin. So now, how far off will it be when I moved it? Never mind, bury it. I mean, we're seeing numbers, I guess. That one had right spin for the square, left spin for the, but that's probably, all right. Now, if I'm going to keep this up, I at least have to realign it. I can't do that. And then we're going to play. And I'm going to talk about the course. It's kind of cool. I got to play this course this year. I got to play the Waste Management Open. So I've been there 4 times, I think, with my friends. To the Waste Management as a spectator, and then I I played it this year, which was, for me, really, really cool. Something I never really thought about doing, but it was awesome. Put this back here. Oh yeah, I guess it was way out of alignment there. Would have been 0.5 out of alignment. Fix that. I guess if we're gonna compare stuff, I wish I want to be as precise as possible, Hazel. I see so many. I'm not putting shade on anybody, but I've seen so many poor comparisons of launch monitors, like comparing radar units without an RCT ball. I'm like, what are we doing? And this is, with interference, this would be a test you'd have to throw out anyway. But we can do it. We can look at it. Should take this quick. Hold on. Like this. Here's what we'll do. This will be kind of fun. I can talk about it. Not that you guys love to hear me talk, right, Sean? Sean loves to hear me talk. It's his favorite thing. Wanted me to open just a talking head night where I didn't play, but I told him I couldn't do it. All right. Triple at Gmail. From me card. I'm gonna put this up quick before we play. Alan, need to play a whole night again with the square against the MLM. I need to get my MLM back. Such a bummer, man. It's so frustrating not having my MLM. So I gotta buy a new MLM. I gotta get online and find one. Pretty much have lost. I lost a bag coming back from Orlando, the PGA show. Had, I don't know, vendor stuff, some swag, memory cards, a microphone, stand, my MLM Pro, a tablet. Yeah, not my favorite PGA stuff, but I lost a fair amount. I kept thinking I was going to get it back, so I've been pretty positive about it, but no luck. So bummer. Okay, I'm going to save this to WMO screen card, and we'll put this up quick to there. Yeah, airlines. Yeah, I came home with some extra luggage, so I ended up redoing my bags and checking a couple bags when I normally don't check anything. And then I would say of all the bags that got lost, the least important one got lost. So still not super pumped about it or anything, but it could have been worse. So all right. So we'll go like this. I'll black out my buddies that I played with. And yes, I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, but you might have to squint to read it. Maybe not. Let's go like this. CV. We'll put half up at a time. Everybody's like, what is he talking about? I'm almost done with it, and then you guys will see. Like, I wonder what my concentrate face looks like. She give you the O face? Oh, oh. Let's see here. We'll go there. Transition. Get rid of me. There, it's probably a little bit too large to see it. Let's see here. Can you even read that? Is that readable? Get rid of the end of it, maybe that'll help. Yeah, that was this was earlier in this was I played it earlier in the year. That was, although I wish I would have shot like even par 100 or something. That's what I shot earlier this year, not long ago. It was, that was from the tips in December while they were building the stands. So it was fun. It was like the time of my life. The first 3 holes, what did I go? Bogey, bogey, bogey. What was it? Oh, I must have took par off of there. Where's par at? I must have like squinched. I must have took it off. But anyway, the first 3 holes, it was cold and wet. We were like the first tee time off. So that's my excuse. It was cold and wet, and like the ball went like 180 yards on the first hole. So what's the tips to a round playing at this week? It is Saturday, black, 4'12", normal, firm, breezy, hard. Well, that's going to be just a joy. Let's play it that way. Let's go local match. Scottsdale. Blue. Black, 4 foot. I'm going to leave mulligans on in case we have a shot we want to hit. What do we say? Normal, firm? Normal, firm, 12, breezy. And putting is hard. It'll be interesting to play it like this. This will probably be a difficult one. You see what they shoot in that tournament, Hassel? Monday qualify. The people they shoot, the winners of that tournament shoot like 19 under every year. It is a wild, wild tournament. But having been there 4 times, I got to tell you, when I went there, the 4 times I went there to watch, when I went there to play, I realized how little of the course you see when you go there as a spectator because you don't go to any of the holes. So you just go to the drinking holes, unfortunately. And hopefully they're cleaning that tournament up a little bit because it's kind of gotten crazy from what I understand. Yeah, plus 19, same thing. Well, we'll use this as a practice round for the tips tour this week, and it'll just be something fun to do for tonight. Some more driver practice. I need driver practice, so we'll give it a try. You think they'd send me a new MLM? I didn't ask for one, but I did message them and tell them I lost it. And I asked them if anybody has signed in or logged in using the device. And they basically told me, no, nobody has signed in and used the device. I'm still the only one that's ever used it. So there's small hope that nobody actually has it yet. Small hope. All right, so on this hole, like I said, it was like 7 a.m. and we teed off and I hit it really well down the right side into the rough. And we get up there and the guy I'm playing with, we looked at each other and he goes, do you realize we only hit that like 250 She goes, you realize we only hit that like 250 yards, right? And I was like, oh, no way. But it was just so cold. It was so cold. I filed a lost and found claim, Chris, so I don't know how well that'll do, but. All right, hole one. Stay out of the bunker. Wow, what a bounce. Probably, Brian. Good start is right. No spin. But yeah, I hit, so then I hit it, I hit this one. Why did that go away? Shouldn't have gone away. I might have to fix that. You're not supposed to lose the stats there until later, until I move it. No, PDN wants both, but so I hit it short right on this one, basically like right up in here. And then I thought I was gonna get up and down, but I kind of lipped out and got screwed. But I didn't play the hole poorly. The screen's got like 2 big tiers on it, if I remember right. Yeah, kind of the left side that falls down in the back right. So, 89. $89 yards. Okay, we are at some elevation too, so we shouldn't need a full sand wedge. Spin more than that. So then you should get your stats back, PDN, until I start checking for like where the green and stuff is at. You guys gotta tell me how you think about this, but what's up, Phil Rock? I had a phantom shot. No, I didn't. Hey, good night, Mark. This is my 3rd shot right here. I'm not sure I follow along with the phantom shot. Hey, no problem. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. Okay. Try to putt this, so 19 feet, stimp 12. Trying to use my stimp charts. I'm trying to be better at putting here in the sim. 5.5. I don't think this is enough break. What do you guys think? Probably not. I'll give you this view. 5.5. Here we go. I hit it 5. Definitely wasn't enough break. Get in the circle, you dirty dog. My goodness. These don't get any easier either. 4 feet 4. Woo! Par on the first. We won't have putting stats for the square because I don't think I can putt on range mode. Don't believe it picks it up. Used all of that whole derby. I definitely did. And most of the time we do. On this hole, this was cool. On this hole, again, I bogeyed the first with just a poor chance at up and down. On this hole, I got the towel from the caddy, which means you sent it. Like I hit a bomb. But then a wedge to the front edge to a back right pin, I 3-putted. So So another bogey on the round that I played there in real life. But yeah, we've got putting on Stimp 12 on hard right now. So this Tips Tour putting. Hold it. That has been the trend. Oh no, oh no. This is where you could have a day out here. You never know, Matthew. I can get pretty bad some nights. Happy that you're playing along. Are you playing on GSPro or are you playing on the R50's courses? Gosh, does that replay have to show how many times I hit it on the toe there? What a... just keeps showing it. Oh. All right, we get it. I hit the toe. Come on. Can we go through the tree here, through the wishbone of the tree? What do you think? No chance? Through the wishbone. We only got 203. %90 air, send it. We're gonna send it. This is a practice round. Let's send it with, we'll hit 5-iron and just try to draw it through the wishbone of the tree. Hit the field goal, check the colliders. Yeah, you can with a hook. So like, this is the collider thing that people were talking about the other night. When you click on the tree, you'll see where it'll bounce. And I don't actually see any on this stock of this tree. You see that? Why is it, it's not colliding at all? Does that mean it's not gonna do it? Must mean it's not going to collide. Yeah, I don't think it is. So pretend that it is, and that when I hit it through this, it's going to be really good. It's a black eye shot for me. All right, Phil Roke, here comes the field goal. 5-iron. Yep, no colliders on that tree. It went right through it. I didn't need the hook. Go. Clicking on a tree to see if there's colliders is super helpful. How do we do on data there? 124 to 124, 18 to 16. That one's pretty close. The carry numbers are way off, but they're going to be when you have, why is it so much different? Launch, spin axis. Oh, that's because carry game. Yeah, carry game. Okay, 35 yards out of the bunker. I know. Just here for the caddy. It looks like we might get the same score we got when we played it in real life here. So if I could do this, this would be for a 5. Well, 4. If I 2-putt, it's a 5. We'll go there. We'll go there, 26 feet, so that's 7 miles an hour. We'll try to make this. Gosh! Oh man. Thought we had that. It wasn't a bad, I thought we had that. Okay. Problem is when you have the putting settings set on hard, they don't go in unless speed is perfect. So this hole I parred, I guess. It's a par 5. Yeah, I remember that. This was a good par. Premature, I know I almost fist pumped it. I didn't, but I did think that was in HRG. I thought that was in for sure. What's gotten into me with that ball? But I'll take it. Get those stats back up for you. 158, 157, 1800, 1600. And those are pretty even numbers. Elevation, yeah, elevation's slightly different on the square right now. But they're almost the same. They're very close to the same. So the hometown I am in is actually very close to Phoenix. I think I'm like 1500 and Phoenix is around 1800 maybe. Let me see. That's just going to affect the game carries. This one is 22. Can I read that? 20. No, 12. This is the same elevation as I'm at. I'm at 1457. This is 1257. Depends on what you want, Nam. Depends on what you want. If you're gonna do webcam putting, I would say MLM2 Pro, if that's what you mean though. I'm a big fan of the MLM2 Pro for the accuracy of the unit, but the square is so simple to set up and pretty darn accurate and getting and improving all the time. So I don't think you can go wrong with either one. You're gonna be a little bit more expensive on the MLM2 Pro and you gotta be a little bit more technical with the setup, is what I would say. But you can use the MLM2 Pro outside as well. So there's slight differences, but I wouldn't say either is, they're both good choices. Go. I think it's like the US server conditions. I'm not sure if it's my local. I think it's local. I think it's off the unit. But yeah, they're in the app. There are the barometric pressure, temperature, all that is in the app. Square is adequate for me too. I've said a number of times, and I know you're just joking around, but I think the Square is an awesome unit. For the price, I don't know that there's really any room to really be too critical of it. I mean, you can be honest about it though and say it's not perfect, but it represents your golf game, I think, almost all the time. It doesn't really give you anything too far off. That was no lie penalty or something, right? What happened there? Oh, just barely any speed. It just took off spin. I had to blame something other than myself. Oh, this is a birdie hole. This is one thing I do love about the Square and the overhead launch monitor, both that I would say that the MLM2 Pro. One thing I love is this shot right here that the Square and the overhead will pick up, that the MLM has more trouble with. It's this little teeny shot like this. Sit. It's going to go all the way off the green. Sit. The birds are louder than me. Oh, darn it. Thank you, HT. I can't hardly hear them, so I appreciate that kind of help. Is that better? Yay, nay, yay. Down more. All right, let's bury this for the 5. This will match the card that I had when I was there. If I can make a 5 here. 6 feet. All right, Drano. This is a garage setup. Well, formerly part of my garage. So about 20 by 20, Matthew. About 20 by 20. 176. I think I birdied this hole, this next one, didn't I? Yeah, I birdied this one. I stuffed it and made the putt. That was fun. Got the juices going. This is about the time that it actually started to feel warm. When we got out there, it was like freezing cold, and they watered the shit out of the course overnight. And so it's just wet and cold in the morning. We teed off at 8. We were like the very first time. One of the first times. There might have been somebody in front of us, but I think about 45 minutes in, with the sun started to like burn the dew off, it was starting to feel a little warmer right here. And then the birdie helped. Good, Chris, how are you? And this is about where the pin was too. 176. Go. Not enough. Darn it. I looked down to see if I had the right club. Just must have been a weak or just a slow 7-iron. I did not get what I normally get. 7-iron usually around that 120 ball speed. That was just not the ball speed I'm used to getting with it. I feel like I flushed it too. I don't know. Little interference maybe? Should I blame that? It was my 8-iron speed. Come on, square. You know you want to pick up the ball. I think my square fell asleep on me. Always interference. That's right, Haas. You know the drill. It appears square fell asleep or something. Thanks, DJ. That's kind of you. That's because we got the boys in the chat, and it's just a good old time throwing darts at each other, talking sim stuff. I'm throwing square back on for the that's what I'm doing. I'm hooking the square back up. It looks like the driving range software froze. So we'll go back to here and go to data mode. We should have it back now, I think. Data mode. Yeah, we'll have it back now. As long as it's connected. Is it connected? I'm asking you guys like you know. Yeah, it is. Okay. And turn that off. Back to the paid programming. Chris, are you using the Springbok connector? Are you using the Springbok connector, Chris? Okay, so what you need to do is you go into the putting settings, the little flag with the putter on it, where you set up your webcam putting settings. And there's going to be a thing that says set focus window 2. And you're going to choose, it says set focus window 2 when putting. And you're going to hit the drop down and you're going to say set it to GSPro, not to the putting window. And then because by default, it just goes to the putting window. But you need to switch that to GSPro. And then when you get on the green, it will fix it all. So inside of your puttings, there is a set focus window to GSPro. And that will solve all of that problem. I can show it on stream if you want. You want me to show it on stream? Or are you comfortable with that setting window? If you're comfortable with it, I'll leave it. Otherwise I can show it too. All right. Set focus window 2 and then GSPro under putting settings. Perfect. Go in. I don't know why I said go in, but it just felt good. Awesome. Let me know if you have trouble. Give Hawk same as swear. Oh, somebody's got a GC Hawk, huh? Dun, dun, mm-hmm. PDN, you still alive out there? Where's PDN at? I haven't heard him in a while. Wonder if it's low on the launch angle side of things. Interference could be part of it for both units, so it's hard to say. It could be something's out of level. It could be, I'll have to check it. There's a lot of things that aren't really controlled in this test at the moment, so I apologize. This is not an official test. This is just some dumb guy in his sim room running two things at the same time. Remember that. Craig is in the house. Oh, oh man, it's not good. I like slipped out of that one bad. Uh-oh. One thing about when I played this course this year is I drove the ball so well. This hole I made a 5 on. I'm trying to remember how it happened though. Oh, I hit it in that bunker on the right. So on this hole, I hit it in this bunker over here. I feel like I'm not getting stat data when I drive the ball, which kind of stinks. Why don't we get the stats? They're not coming back up, so that animation I did isn't working. So that one was 159.4. It is consistently lower on the angle than the square has been tonight. But I don't have anything to attribute that to. So if we go here, I feel like we're going to take our chances on colliders. There's some on the cactus. You can see that. So the cactus has colliders. The bush has colliders. Some of these trees have colliders. Yeah. So we're going to probably run into some things, but we'll give it a shot. Dumb guy in his sim room. Oh, again. It's gonna work out though. We can get up and down from there. Bro fashion. Yeah, why is that? So it's gonna drive me wild seeing the difference in those two all night. Kind of wonder if the square doesn't affect it. I don't know. It shouldn't. 29 yards. $39 yards. Let's try that again. 29 yards. Not at all. One more. This is a practice round, right? Officially a practice round. Trying to hit that flop shot that I usually hit. There we go. Better. Sit there. Worked like a charm. Awesome, Chris. I'm glad. Right at 3 degrees most of the time. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know. It depends. You know, I don't have any controls set up. I didn't even calibrate the Pro T before this. So this was pretty impulsive. Dumb and dumber. Which one am I, Alan? Which one am I? Huh? So this hole was cool. I absolutely threaded it down the fairway on this hole. It was awesome. I think it was the only one in the group in the fairway. And yeah, this hole's pretty cool. Just because as you walk out there, there's all the water to the right, and then you can see him building everything. I saw this guy with the dumbest square test the other night. That's the comments I'm gonna get. You didn't have the square. No, I never get. That's the great thing is I never get anything. I hardly get any comments like that where people are just like totally unreasonable. And that's one thing I love about the golf community. It's not like playing Modern Warfare online or something where, man, people are brutal. Golf's a lot nicer. Gosh, go, go, go. Sit, sit, sit. 137 left. Lose all my credibility for launch monitor testing right here tonight because of Hazel. No, you're right. I gotta throw that data back up every time because my silly thing is not working right now. Why do I gotta try something different every single time I do this? Not the square thing. I'm talking about my animations. 137, 9 iron. Thin it to win it. Eyeballed that. God darn it. Go. Now, this is a good moment for a flop shot. You need 2 of every launch monitor to confirm the results for your testing. It's probably true, Mindo, honestly. That's what makes it so hard. You know, you just gotta be really open and honest about what you're doing, and then people gotta just take it with a grain of salt. But 16, let's really try to flop this one. Oh, not gonna get there. The club toss. The members only club toss. I don't have a members section because I feel bad that I don't have a plan for members content. I don't have a plan for what I would do for content extra because I already struggle to get my content made. Hopefully finding the video editing solution of some sort here this week and ongoing will help with that. But it'd be cool to have a member section because then you can give guys like special, you know, badges, emojis, different things that would be kind of cool. But I thought about opening it up and doing it for like just having it be really, really cheap. I don't know. I I don't know, but it would be cool to do a members thing, Chris. All right, let's see here. These are the chips I kind of am getting a like to. I feel like these little back of the foot chips that you can bump and run. You can make these almost, I feel like. They just feel so much more makeable and so much more real. That's a chip that's really hard to hit on the MLM2 Pro, but with the overhead or with the square, you can really hit that soft little delicate chip, you know. Did you, Hazel? Yeah, I've been nervous about doing it. So I didn't know, you know, it's because like, be a member, you get the same things as people who aren't. I don't mean it like that, but I do think it would be a way for, yeah, for a way for people to just show support. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would just do it though. There's plenty of y'all that just super chat more than once a month. So member would be kind of a cool option. Maybe I should start that, but I don't know. I haven't done it yet. 220. This is a beast of a hole. What did I make on this one? I think I parred it. I did. I hit a 3-iron, or I hit a 4-iron to the dead middle of the green. I almost made the putt from like 25 feet. And I say almost. It came within like 6-8 inches. Toad. Might work out though. Go. The fairways are firm, but this is like a false front. Mevo Plus, that's a blade across the green. Yeah, that's what I do. I really enjoy those little short chips. Honestly, I feel like I can make those little chips like that. Little bump and run, short, you know, 1-2 yard chips. 18 yards. Let's maybe land this like, I want to kind of bounce and roll this one a little bit too. Get in there. It is almost like a putt a little bit, yeah. But if you practice that little back of the, I'm sure a lot of you guys do this on the course, like just off the back foot, keeping the face pretty much square the whole time and just giving it a little, you know, it's really easy to keep it on line and hit it soft. And it's kind of a shot that, you know, for some launch monitors, it is taken away from the sim world. You know, it's not very easily hit in sim golf. So, yeah, so number 8, we get to this hole and the caddy says to us, he goes, now this one, well, it was this hole and 11, I think he said. Let me look at the card. This hole, 11 and 14. He goes, these are a man's par 4. This hole, 11 and 14. And I remember this hole was just long. It was hard. Not where you want to be. Go down the path. Go all the way to... .197 left. Out of the rough. So it's after drives that's not showing up. Pretty much only after drives. Spin was low there. Okay. Don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree. I got a ton of wind off the right, so I'm gonna have to slice or cut this ball. Probably club up, hit a cut. Try to hold the wind. Hard to cut it off the toe, but I did. I was crossed it enough. All right, 26. Up and down, come on. Sit, dub it. Steve, I'll send a message on mine. I haven't in a while. Have you done one on the like connector or anything else? Because I hear you there. Kind of stinks. All right, 11 feet here. I'll give you this view. We'll tap down the hill. So it's just on stimp 12, this should be very lightly hit. Hey, there we go. Woo! It was so overwhelming, Michael. Let's see here. What was my favorite thing? I think my favorite thing that was there was a lot of the putt view stuff. I really enjoyed like using it and spending time on it. The Foresight putt view integration, where when you get within 13 feet of the hole, they build out the sim room and they put a contour in your sim room so that it's got like a slope there and a slope there. And then the putt view knows what your sim room is made of. And using all the 4 different cups in the room, it does like at the TGL, and it throws a dot down into the sim room, and then it draws an arrow around the hole that you're assigned to, and no animation takes place in the game. It just tracks the ball, and however far away it is, it gives you another putt, and when you get it into the cup, you've completed the hole. So it takes when you get to the green part, and makes it real putting in your sim room. I thought that was very cool, the putt view integration. Although it's extremely expensive, I thought it was pretty cool. Alan, if you go back to my testing on the square, my square has always felt low on ball speed. I think there was one night where I didn't think it was low, but like I've almost never had a 160 mile an hour ball come off of my square. It's felt 2 miles an hour slow almost the entire time I've had it. So I would say almost every stream that I've streamed with the square alongside another unit, it's been consistently low compared to them. And if you look back at the live streams, I've marked the ones where I've tested square versus others. And I've ran them the whole night like I am tonight. But tonight they've seemed close to each other. Bunker. Let's get him up here. Bought the fiber built and it's killed your distances a lot. Is that so? I don't know if I've actually heard that or not. I don't know if I'm familiar with that issue. +2, 171. 171. Yeah. I've noticed it's like, it doesn't seem like the square is as offline. I feel like they're conservative on their spin axis readings a lot of times. I definitely feel like I'm straighter with the square a little bit, but this green, I did this exactly how I bogeyed it in real life. I think you learn your lesson. I don't know if speed really changed for me, but it's weird. I mean, tonight I don't feel like I'm getting low speeds at all, and it might be the Pix ball. It might be using the TP5X ball where I'm getting better speeds. The TP5X is a faster golf ball, and so it could be the difference for me. It could be the golf ball. This is a TP5X that I'm using tonight. I did get one, Michael. I did get a Pro T. I did. The Garmin went back and the Pro T came in. So yeah, I wish I would have known they were working as actively on the update as they were. That would have been wonderful. I mean, I love, there's a lot of things I love about it. Yeah, I'm absolutely satisfied. I really am. Get a tutorial on the ball grab with the wedge. I learned that when I was like, you're talking about when I was like 7 years old and Tiger Woods was on TV and we all would just walk around the house doing that. Like I would just walk around my house like this all day, Hazel. I'd go up and down the stairs, back in the kitchen. My mom's like, are you ever gonna stop doing that? Long before like the TikTokers are doing it. I don't know if I can give you a tutorial. You just gotta practice. You gotta walk around all day bouncing the golf ball until you got it. Couldn't stay away tonight. Love it. Let's go. OMG, we are doing a very poorly controlled, unofficial. This is not a test. We've got two things running. I don't have calibrations. I don't have, so I just want you to know this is unscientific. I don't think it will, Michael. The only reason it won't is because I lost it and I need to get a new one back. So when I played this hole at the round, you'll see I doubled it. I hit it against the fence on the left here, where the white deals are, and I found it. It was in the deep rough, and I was like, I'll hit this on the green. I hit it about 15 yards. So we'll try not to do that again here. We didn't hit it left. So I lost the MLM2 Pro in the airport, Michael. So I would love for it to be collecting dust, but it's not. So I'll be buying a new one because I ain't never gonna stop. If you watch Kill Tony as my guilty pleasure, you might know what I'm talking about, but I ain't never gonna stop with the MLM2 Pro. Don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree. Didn't hit a tree. That's right, Hazel. Ah. This is a messy hole. Let's get up and down. 22. Ooh, we hit it way too hard. The flop shot's been way overpowered tonight. I usually slide way underneath it. I ain't never gonna stop. That's right. Why would I use the MLM when I own a Pro T? That was my score on this course earlier this year. This is a little let's talk about Ben and his round that he played at the Waste Management Open earlier this year. The tips to a round this week is at the Waste Management Open. That was my card from December when I played there, OMG. So I'm on hole, I doubled this hole, which is hole 10 at the bottom there. And we played the tips. It was a ton of fun. Go. The crab walk. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I don't have as much energy as him, Hazel. I don't have that kind of energy. That guy is crazy. Just riffing, get real. Just riffing. If anybody else, this is a guilty pleasure I don't often even let people know. I'm like, it's like, you can't tell people you watch it either. Answer to why MLM webcam putting. I did, right? Didn't I? No? Free place to stay. Plan to go out in there and play for sure. Do the gritty. My son's really good at the gritty. But he's 6, 5. He loves to do it. He does it all the time. He does it from like the car to the front door of the school. Every kid. It's like, I think they teach that in kindergarten before they teach them to count. I don't know. He just came home doing it one day. That's the Pro T software, Jeremy. So that's from the Pro T overhead launch monitor. It comes right off of the shot that it reads. Settle down. Stop it. It did. Par 4. What, I bogeyed this one too? I bogeyed this one too. I started the back 9 off, double bogey, bogey. It is photoshopped. Yes, it is photoshopped. That is not the real unit. The real unit's right up here. Easy to mount, easy to calibrate, yes and yes. And I did a whole video on how to do it. So, or how I did it. It was very, very easy, honestly. Video is not out yet. It is in the hands of someone else. Go a touch, go. I'm a little low on my club and ball speed with that tonight. All right, OMG. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate you, man. Settle. Better. I'm finding. I mean, it hasn't been perfect, but better. It's getting better. Thinking through it, like a different feel, total different feel, OMG. So standing a touch closer, but yeah, better. I think I'm on the good side of it, but then again, I get fit on Wednesday morning for hopefully something different. We'll see. I'm gonna laugh when they say, "You have what I would fit you into." You just suck. Did you watch Friendly Golfer's video on that? I don't want to spoil it for you. Oh, that darn Square software freezing up on us. It doesn't like to run the same time. I think Square uses Unity the same as GSPro does. So I think when you run them side by side, sometimes you get some interference between the two programs. Now, this is where I kind of locked in my round when I was out there. I played really good golf from this hole in. I hit the ball as good as I did the whole day. He did post. He posted his video on the Square on the Pro T is up, Michael. I don't want to ruin it for you. We were there. I was there in the booth. Actually, that's where I met Friendly Golfer, and solid guy. I really enjoyed meeting him. Good night, OG. I'll go for it. I'll try. And then when I got to 15, I'll show you guys what I did on 15. You can see my card, but 15, what a disappointment. At the time, it was. This hole, I hit one really good. I only had a few feet for birdie and I missed it, but it was still like an amazing shot from where we were. I mean, it's 190. So Luke, you can get slow-mo cameras. You can get them. They sell them. Like they sell 240 frame ones. And you could mount it up top and do that. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna mulligan this. This is my practice round. We're gonna mulligan it. Focus here. Face just super closed on that shot. Stay in it, Benny. Stay in it. Fought to keep the face open there. Yeah, the cameras up there I think are 500 or 1,000. You're not wrong there. So I don't know how well you could slow it down. I like integrating it onto my floor. Like down below here, if you see where I hit in the sim room, you can see that. It's kind of cool to see it there because you can see the exact path and angle, and I've got it set up on my alignment. All right, 14 up one. Just didn't read it right. All right, 13. So 13, I made birdie on this hole, which was a fun birdie, and I got to go over by and take a picture next to the Tiger Rock, which is the rock that they like famously moved, that boulder that like 12 guys moved in the middle of the desert because he called it a loose impediment. So that was on the left side of this hole, and they've got it kind of memorialized. So pretty cool feature of this hole. But I hit a bomb on this hole. I tried to bomb that one. Oh, it's in the dead. That's over by the Tiger Rock. I wonder if the designer put it in the sim. Let's see here. Let's see if Tiger Rock's in here. Let's go to this view. F5. Yeah, it is. It's right there. That's pretty cool. So that's actually on the course. So that's the boulder that Tiger Woods hit his ball up against, and they came over and moved it. My drive that day was like right back here. I hit my driver to about right here, and then was able to put it up just past that hill, and was able to put it up close by the green. So yeah, there's the Tiger Rock, the infamous Tiger Rock. I'm gonna go, I can't see anything. Just gonna get it back out and play. We'll go over there with the hybrid. Where the heck are we? This is the Waste Management Open in Phoenix. It is neat that they put that in the course. I went over and, kneeled down behind the caddy, took our picture. I think probably the 10,000th person to do it, but kind of a cool place to be. As a kid, I remember that vividly. Come on, toe hook for me. Go. Yeah, I was in the greenside bunker in 2, I think, if I remember right. Greenside bunker in 2, and then up and down for par. Or up and down for birdie, I mean. Kind of shanked it almost. Go. $74 feet down 5. So what's a 74 footer on the 12 stimp? 74 feet. It's like 12.5 mile per hour. So try to hit it 12.5 mile per hour. Here we go. 10 mile an hour. Darn it. Go. I don't know if 12.5 would have been enough. And like, look how much these break. So if I go out there, we're 20 feet. So on stimp 12, these break a lot. So 5 mile an hour maybe. We'll go 5, a little over 5. 5.8. Come on, do it. Good roll, honestly. Yeah, but it's already, it's still got that pro thing going on prior to it though, you know? So this hole was, this was the hole of the day. This was the hole of the day for me playing out there. This was like probably the proudest moment I had on the golf course, because he says to me, the guy says to me, he goes, now this is a man's par four. This is if this is a par four that most guys think about as a par five, but four is a great score. And the pin was back left. I smoked a drive out to the right of that bunker that you see down the fairway. And I had like 215 up the hill to a back left pin. I hit a 4-iron to like 30 feet and 2-putted. So this hole for me, the day that I played it, the par on this hole was probably like, that was the best hole for me of the day. Better than any of the birdies I had. I played it basically perfect. And I had a chance. I had a putt for birdie. I didn't make it, but I had a putt for birdie on what is a really long and hard hole. I swung too hard. That is where everybody I played with was at. They were all over there looking for their balls. Darn it. That darn toe. If I hit the toe, my ball is just gone. Can't do it. And this is exactly what their next shot was. And then they had like 70-yard pitch up the hill to the hole. And I was just standing up there by my ball, waiting for them, feeling pretty darn good about myself. And now here I am on the same spot. Okay, 55 yards, up and down. Par's a par. Oh, unsuccessful. Okay. It's a man's par, that's right. Yeah, I was feeling big and strong when I got to this hole, and I absolutely smoked a drive. This tee shot was intimidating. Because it just feels like it feels like the tightest tee shot that is on the course. I think it might be, but it's not actually terribly tight. It just feels really tight. That's exactly what I did on the course that day. Exactly what I did on the course that day. Except I had, yeah, I think I had about 230. Okay, so my next shot, I come out, caddy comes out and he's like, what do you want for club? And I'm like, I think I can get the high, I am reliving it, Derby. I think I can get this hybrid there, because the carry it was getting hot out, and the carry, I was starting to carry the ball further. And the carry over the front edge of the water was like, I must have been about 10 yards further than this. Because the carry over the front edge for me was like 205. And so I'm like, well, I can easily carry the hybrid that, but I just need to hit it well. And so I step up and I go, bam, and I top it right into the lake in front of me. Like not the far lake, but the one that cuts out right here. So then I drop it, I hit 4-iron onto the green and 2-putt. Hopefully that adds up to 6, because that's what I took. 1, 2 in, drop 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So it was, I was licking my chops thinking, I'm going to eagle this thing. For sure I'm going to birdie it. And I ended up making a bogey that day. It was probably the only like terrible shot I hit that day. That, don't cut too much. I was gonna say that could be really good. Come on. Sit. Uncomfortable when you hit a draw. The hole is diabolical. For sure. PDN, you're back. All right. So here we go. Let's these are the little chip shots I kind of been liking with this thing. Stop. So fast. Oh my gosh, isn't that the best? Especially when your kid's got like a family account and you can't get them locked in with the right thing and the right Xbox Live credit and Game Pass and 2FA and 60 minutes of swearing later, your kid's crying because he just wanted to do something fun, but now dad's angry. I don't know if that's right, PDN, but that's how I often feel with that stuff. Maybe it's just for you. I don't know. Boom! Now here it is, here it is, this hole. Now this hole, I hit a heck of a shot. Like a great shot. It did not play this long though that day for us. All right, here we go. About to put a 7 through the TV. I have no videos out on how to set up an Xbox, but maybe I should make one. Just for you, PDN. Oh, 13-7. Down 2. Are you gonna boo me now? Pretty quiet on the hole. There we go. .324. This one I hit driver. I pulled it between the grandstands and the left water, and then almost got up and down for birdie. Accurate Xbox trauma. Go in, would you? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Let's go. If this were a real round, I'd be super pumped on that. That was 158. Really low spin, like perfect. Not the worst tee shot I've seen. No. No. The driver's getting, I don't know, that's still toe shot, but I feel like it's getting slightly better. I've got at least some thought going into it when I'm hitting it. We'll go right there maybe. How's that look? Too much? It's probably too much. Let's try it. Eagle. Brad, hey, thank you, man. That was a good one to see. Now this one I hit up onto the right hillside and had this like up here lie. I hit that to short of the green, pitched it up, made the putt, par to leave. It was that was fun. Eagle, that's right, Eagle on the stream. Hey, why not? It's been fun to do that when I played it this week. But from this tee box back here, they've really taken driving the water on the left out of play, and they put in those, like, what do they call those? They call them something, where it's like rows of bunkers. It's fleeing me right now, but they put those in there. Thanks, Brad. Brad bringing the Eagle energy. Uh-oh. Brad. Oh, since this is our practice round, we're just going to take a mulligan. That was, face was so shut. Look how shut the face was on that one. Nope. And toe again. We got to get off the toe. All right, no more toe shots. Little toey, but this is exactly where I was in real life. Pretty much exactly. And you have to stand on a side hill and it sucks. Brad can't help that. And then I couldn't, like, even on the side hill, I couldn't hardly get the ball into play to get it up there. I just got it around the green and then I was able to get up and down. Thinned it. Good golf is better golf. Thanks, Lars. Good golf is better golf for the Eagle. I love it. Thank you, Lars. Thanks for the super chat. Very kind of you. Oh, let's see here. Come on, let me over to that channel. There we go. I gotta fix chat for this view. I always gotta look at the wrong monitor. Thank you, Lars. Well, I know, but like it's just outside the edge of center. I lose so much spin and that ball duck hooks so bad, Chris. But this driver, the sweet spot on this driver, I don't know. I'm not hitting it lately. I'm getting closer, but not quite. Stay there. Woo. Gonna make me make it. Gonna make me make it. I'm gonna have to come up with a game plan for this course. You gotta hit the ball far enough that you can have, 6 irons, 7 irons into these holes. A lot of them it's a really long hole, but there we go. Pick it up, he says. Look at that, how we finished. Par, birdie, par, eagle, asterisk, par on 18. We had a little bit of a redo there. Just a little bit. Wasn't bad, though. Well, there we go. We got a little bit of square data in while we played tonight. Wasn't bad. Hopefully you got something out of that, Hazel. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thanks for everybody liking the videos, for watching. I wasn't planning on streaming tonight. I'm still planning on streaming tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I had set aside for it. Tonight I just caught a wild hair. I will look at 10K driver heads if they're there. I don't know if I even know what those are. What are 10K driver heads? Why am I unfamiliar with that? Thanks, Lars, for super chat. Thanks, Hazel, for the super chat. I appreciate that very much. PDM, we want more. I got to call it a night tonight. I wasn't even going to be on tonight. I got meetings in the morning. Got to be ready for that. And you've got an Xbox to fix anyway. I am done for the night. I am done for the night. I love you, though, for wanting more. That makes me feel good. So I'll be on tomorrow. Seem closer tonight than usual. Yeah. Okay. Steve, Hazel, Alan, PDN, Chris, Derbies, Lars, thanks again. Mark, Brad, thanks for popping in for the Eagle. Appreciate that. What else we got? Derbies. I've already said you, but why not again, huh? Alan. See if PJ's still there. Luke. OMG. Michael. Hopefully I'm getting everybody that's still around. Matthew. 86 for you. Hey, good round, Matthew. Fun course. Fun course. HT dumps. Is it like that? What's it like? We get scissors? Is this like the Force is with you, right? No. Spock? I don't know what that is. It's something. But have a good night, everybody. Enough making a fool of myself. Get some sleep. We'll see you tomorrow.